So the SR Performance Aluminum one-piece drive shaft is a great option for the 96 through 04 Mustang owners out there that are looking to shed some weight from their drivetrain, along with strengthening their components, improving their launches and acceleration. That factory drive shaft is not only heavy, but it's just not that tough, and it's more likely to fail, especially if you're going to be dumping your clutch a lot on the track. Install-wise, I'll be giving this a light to a moderate 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter here, and about a 2-hour job. I'll have a little bit more coming up free on that later. So you've had your Mustang for a while, or maybe it's just new to you and you're wondering why get an aluminum drive shaft or just a new one? Well, one aftermarket drive shaft does a lot much more than just shed actual weight off the car. Less weight in terms of a drive shaft and how it functions means your engine can rev faster, and that results in putting more power down and reducing parasitic loss. And the stock Mustang drive shaft is made from a heavy steel, and it's more or less designed for the life of the car. It produces a fair amount of noise, vibration, and harshness, and it's not really geared towards a car that's seeing a lot of track time or just in general spirited driving. So the heavier any rotating part on your car is, the more engine power is used to move them. When you lower that weight and free up the engine, you make it work less, which again is going to result in getting you into that power band that much quicker. Now, this aluminum drive shaft is not only going to be a great option from a weight savings perspective, as by greatly reducing that rotating mass, you're going to be improving your Mustang's quarter-mile times, along with off-the-line acceleration, and even cutting down on your 60-foots. But on-road benefits aside here, guys, we're going to see that this is manufactured out of a lightweight 3.5-inch diameter Alcoa-certified 6061 T6 aluminum that is going to come along equipped with a new pinion flange and a 1330 series U-joint. I can't stress it enough here that weight savings is another great variable about this one-piece drive shaft versus the factory equipment, as this is going to come in at 13 pounds over the factory's 21 pounds, which is apparent right out of the box. Now, it's not just a matter of it being a slight diet. Shaving that weight is amplified as cutting down on that rotational mass in turn creates better performance. Looking at the pricing, guys, expect to be spending around $450 to get this onto your car. And then switching gears to the installation portion of the video, like I said a little bit earlier, this is going to warrant an easy, but it involved 1 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter here, about a 2-hour job with a fair amount of tools. So you'll start by getting your rear end up in the air, either with a pair of stands or on race ramps, and then locate the 4 bolts that secure the pinion flange, which is located at the rear of the car. Now you may want to use a swivel to get a good grip on the bolts, and if they're rusted, make sure to hit them with a lot of lube or heat them up. So if you're using ramps and you have difficulty accessing all of the pinion flange bolts, simply lift the rear up slightly and then just rotate the drive shaft. Now before removing all 4 bolts, make sure to get a jack stand or a similar support underneath the old drive shaft just to prevent it from dropping down. But once they're loose, you're going to want to slide the drive shaft rearward and away from the trans. You're going to want to watch out for any fluid that may be leaking out of the trans as well. Now, if the rear is elevated higher than the front, this should not be an issue for you. But once you're done there, guys, carefully slide the yoke of the new drive shaft into the end of the transmission, and then locate the 4 original bolt holes in the diff pinion flange, reinstall the original bolts, and then tighten and torque them to spec. So that'll wrap up my quick review of the SR Performance Aluminum one-piece 31 spline drive shaft fitting the 96 through 04 Mustang GT, the 03 through 04 Mach 1, and the 96 through 98 Cobra. That can be found right here at AmericanMuscle.com.